Hey folks, Serpent Trading here, and you're probably sick of seeing updates of this ticket symbol, but I'm going to do another, just the end of week update on Diagnostics. And you can see on the daily chart, we actually had a good day on Friday. After being down 14.29% on Thursday, we bounced back 16.67%. And more notably, in my perspective, is that we actually finished the week inside of the Uptrend channel. So, sort of shooting out to a weekly chart, you can see that we actually closed within the channel. And although we've spiked out, I'm fairly confident that this channel will provide some resistance now, and hopefully we can get an uptrend again going. And looking for a target up here somewhere. So still up that sort of 170 level, although depending on how it moves, we may find some resistance up the middle. We just don't know. It could be all over the place. We may wiggle around a bit and end up £2 plus. But I did actually buy a little bit more just before the close. Bought a couple of thousand more shares. And I'm hoping that we get a bit of positive news over the weekend, which maybe we have had already. Apparently, they're explaining the bounce back because the test will actually be good as a companion to the vaccines, which is why I always thought that they would be. Just to check that the vaccine actually took hold, and you have actually got antibodies against the virus. There's other sort of news around. Spain is saying now that you're going to need to have a negative COVID test if you want to visit Spain. And I'm looking at this one with this. Obviously it's a Daily Mail, and they're saying they're criticising the government for their Operation Moonshot. But it's 42 billion that apparently the government are throwing at this. And even if you was to get just literally a couple of tens of million onto the Omega Diagnostics revenue, they had revenue of under 10 million last year. So if that was to bounce up in any sort of way, I can see some really good upside for the company. And to think that the COVID wasn't, COVID testing wasn't their sort of primary sort of purpose. They were their biggest sales on their revenue stream was the food intolerance testing, which is still their biggest revenue stream. So we'll see on their next update if they've actually managed to achieve anything from the COVID testing. I mean, they've really ramped up production for it, and they should be hitting those numbers by the end of November. So certainly next update will be something to look for. Maybe that's what will provide sort of the catalyst for some upward momentum from this position. Not much else to say. I've been talking about this all week. Just going to pay attention to it next week and see how we get on. From a technical sort of point of view, if this uptrend channel doesn't hold, then we do have a lot of resistance down at this sort of 38 to 32p level. So I'd expect to find some resistance down here. If we was to actually have some more downside next week, I don't expect to see it get through this area. Certainly not on the first try. If it was to get past there is also a bit of resistance down at 27p. Past there, you're not looking at any resistance up down to about 6p. So it's, if it goes down there, then you're looking at a big drop potentially. But for now, I remain positive that we will see some upward momentum. I think this whole sell-off's been overdone. The previous week, there was some options exercised, and I mean these options are being exercised at 4p. So anyone who's in the company getting, an option to buy shares at 4p, a lot of them are going to be selling off. And they're on the 13th, just yesterday. There was also an announcement of some other exercise of options. So hopefully there's not going to be too much more of that, and we won't see too much more selling pressure. We'll be able to start a bit of an upward march. So if you got anything from that video, just smash the thumbs up button. I'm forgetting what the thumbs up button is now. It's a thumbs up button. Smash that like button, and leave a comment down below if you're invested, and I'll see you in the next video.